Hi everyone, how's life and welcome to a snowy Disneyland Paris. It has been my dream to see Disneyland Paris covered in snow for many years now, and I can't believe the day has finally come. Today is the 21st of November 2024 and I just happen to be here and it is full on snowing. I mean, look at the Mickey flower bed at the entrance of Disneyland Park. You can see the beautiful Disneyland Hotel in the background too, also covered in snow, but Mickey especially looks so wintry right now. I cannot believe it. It is beautiful. I love snow. I mean, snow is magical no matter where in the world you are, but especially snow in Disney. And there are only a couple of Disney resorts in the world where you can get snow. It's not really possible in Florida. I don't really think it's possible in California either, same with Hong Kong. But Disneyland Paris is one that is quite common in, and Tokyo is what I've heard. But Disneyland Paris is my home park. Oh, it's just amazing. Look at this view though. So much snow. The Disneyland Hotel is looking gorgeous as ever. You can see the beautiful Mickey clock in the middle as well. Completely snowed on. It is so magical, and the grounds as well. The decorations for Christmas too. Everything is snowy. It's like a winter wonderland here in Disneyland Paris, and people are loving it. I mean, this beautiful entrance of Disneyland Park always requires a little photo before you head in, but I don't think I've seen so many happy people just chilling in front of the entrance and then taking photos. There's kids playing around with the snow, snowballing. It's amazing. Without further ado though, let's make our way into the park and see what the rest of this snowy day has to offer. I still can't believe I'm here when it's snowing, guys. And this is my last day. I leave in a few hours, so really glad I get to experience snow in Disneyland Paris before I head out. And there you go. We are officially in, and look at the beautiful Main Street train station here. Of course, it's already been decorated out for the Christmas season. Happy Holidays, it says in the middle. You've got some of the characters, Donald, Mickey, Goofy, Minnie and Pluto there, chilling, looking very festive, but it looks even more festive now. Look at that. This is absolutely stunning, and I'm still a huge fan of the castle here that they added not so long ago. It prepares you for what's about to come when you see the actual castle down on Main Street, USA, the most beautiful Disney castle of all. But yeah, I'm not necessarily sure what I want to do today. I mainly just want to see the sights, have a look at some of the lands here, you know, snows on, especially Frontierland. Definitely want to check that out. I think that's going to look very pretty. Also might eat something. In fact, I definitely want to eat something before I get my train back to London, and it's going to keep me warm because it's cold, it's freezing, it's snowing. So you can tell, I don't need to tell you, it's obvious that it's currently very cold here in Disneyland Paris. And there we have it, the beautiful town square at the top of Main Street, USA. Look at the tree too. It's also, of course, been snowed on. Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you.
We've been watching you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I just bumped into a lovely, what's your name?
Tara.
Tara. Amazing. And are you having a good time, Tara?
Really good time. Really enjoying all the food.
Yeah.
Different Christmas snacks.
Nice. What have you tried so far?
Oh, what's it? The little Christmas tree one that's in.
Oh, yeah.
The Pinocchio.
The dessert.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Really
yeah, I enjoyed that as well.
My girls enjoyed that as well.
Oh, that's good. We've got a Christmas tree behind us as well. Well, thank you so much for saying hi,
you.
Tara. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Enjoy. Always so nice meeting you. But one thing that I don't like about snow is the fact that you do have to be extra careful. I mean, there's some puddles, some melted snow. Also, some areas can be a little bit slippery. But apart from that, it's stunning. And let's have a look at the town square decorations as well. We've got a snowman here who is actually covered in snow. That's quite fun. Look at his nose, the carrot, fully covered. You can barely see the orange from under it. You've got all the mini beautiful magical Christmas trees here that are also all covered in snow. I mean, look at that. Like, there's actually, like, this is it. I've made a very tiny snowball here. This is how much snow there is here today in Disneyland Paris. This is absolutely amazing. Seeing as I'm on my own though, the only person I can throw this snowball at is myself, so. I never thought I would do such a ridiculous thing on camera, but here we are. But let's continue having a look at all the Christmas decorations covered in snow. I mean, these Christmas trees that they have out for the festive season look magical no matter what, but it's really cool seeing them covered in snow. It kind of takes away from all the colours that they have because they all have very colourful baubles. It'll be amazing to see this at night, and I think it is meant to continue snowing until it gets dark. Unfortunately, I'm not sure I'll be able to see it though because my train is at close to 7 p.m, so I need to leave the park by around 6. We'll see actually, 6 o'clock. I just realised it gets dark earlier right now because we're in the winter months, so maybe I'll see it a little bit in the dark. My hands are absolutely freezing. I definitely need gloves. You can see like they are red. They're red. I need gloves, but I need those types of gloves where you can still use your phone with because I obviously, as my job, I take photos of everything when I'm in the park, so I need to invest in one of those soon. But look at that. This one I really enjoy because you can still see some of the green from the tree and then so much snow on top of it. So some of the regular trees they have here in Disneyland Paris, and then we get to the Christmas tree here. Look at that. All the baubles have been covered with snow as well. You can see a little bit of Main Street USA as well with the Mickey garlands. I think they're singing a song. Most wonderful time of the year. And then, yeah, here's another look at the Christmas tree, some of the baubles, all the presents down below as well. So much snow. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, this is so beautiful. And you can barely see the castle actually. You can kind of make it out. You can see the outline of it, but it is quite foggy as well as being snowy. So this is a pretty cool sight though. I love it. Still can't get over the fact that I'm here seeing snow in Disneyland Paris. It's something that I've dreamt about for many years. I want to say since like 2014 or 15. Now, if you ever visit Disneyland Paris when it's snowing, you have to be prepared for some things to get cancelled. The parade obviously cannot really happen when the weather condition is like this. And even some of the character meets, like normally Winnie the Pooh meets over there. And apparently he was out earlier this morning when the conditions weren't so snowy. But he's kind of finished his meet and greet early. And again, it's the only unfortunate part of snow. But it's fun, right? It's such a unique experience that I feel like it was my first time in Disneyland Paris and it snowed and some of the parades got cancelled, the meet and greets. I would still have an amazing time because it's such a fun and unique experience. Like I said, you get to see the park in a very rare sight and it's stunning. It's stunning. If I told you that I've spent the past half an hour or so just here in Town Square taking photos of everything and videos for a reel on Instagram as well, would you believe me? Because that's exactly what I've been doing. Because everything is just so pretty, like extra magical with the snow. I mean, look at all these trees. Look at Mickey and Minnie. And these decorations are always here anyway. But with so much snow on Mickey's Santa hat over there, it just looks funny. Even on his eyes, he can't really even see Minnie anymore. But he's still giving her a present, which is adorable. We're also going to do a bit of a walk from this side to see one of my favorite characters ever, my Bay. You've guessed it, you can kind of see him. Again, he's basically covered in snow. You can't really see his eyes very well. But there's Goofy, my Bay, and he is being Santa, maybe one of the reindeers. He's carrying all the presents. I hope one of the presents is for me, Goofy. And I think right now, the best present I could have is a pair of gloves. I could just go and buy one from one of the shops because my hands are absolutely freezing. But Goofy himself, I always tell him when I see him, especially when I see him dressed as Santa, I tell him he's a present himself. He is such a phenomenal dog. I don't know where I was going with that. Here's another shot of Town Square and Main Street USA. These lampposts look amazing. And
your attention, please. Due to unforeseen circumstances, the parade has been cancelled. We apologize for any inconvenience.
I mean, the unforeseen circumstances obviously being the beautiful snow that we have. And I thought I would also show you a view of the Main Street train station from this angle here. Of course, we've got the gazebo too. But yeah, I think my favorite part in the snow actually, we have to go to Frontierland as well, don't worry, we will do that. But this area is stunning because there's so many Christmas trees already. It just makes it extra wonderful. But we are going to go and walk down Main Street USA and who knows, maybe I'll go into a shop and get myself some gloves. I'm only here for a couple of hours, so it's not an absolute necessity. I just didn't bring my gloves. Like I do own gloves and special gloves where you can still use your phones with. I just didn't bring them because I didn't expect it to be so cold today. You have to be very careful walking down Main Street USA. You can't be skipping or running or jumping, which you shouldn't be running any time of year. But, oh my God, look at the amount of snow here. Truly, like, I'm just going to see if I can reach it. I am quite a short person, if you didn't know. Yeah, this is a lot of snow. And I think once we get to the castle, I'm going to head west, left, go west, straight into Frontierland. Firstly, because I want to see Frontierland in the snow. But also because I think I'm going to eat something there and I definitely need something warm. I haven't had anything to eat today and it's something like close to 3 p.m. I think. I've been in the park for quite a while without realizing it. Like I said, taking loads of photos. So make sure you follow me on Instagram to check those out. Is there going to be an announcement again? There you go. It's about the parade. Woo! Also, I do want to have a look at the ride board to see what the rides are doing, because obviously some of them are not going to be functioning in this weather. Some of them will still be going ahead though, like It's a Small World, I presume. And it does feel like the snow is getting heavier and heavier. Look how thick it is here. But yeah, we've got the board there, just right next to the castle. Look at that. Full-on winter wonderland here in Disneyland Paris. And let's go and have a look at... whoa, wait times seem very short. I am spotting Meet Mickey Mouse being at 90 minutes, an hour and a half. And that makes sense because not only is it a character meet, so it doesn't require going on any rides, it's also indoors. Like the entire queue happens indoors, so people want to go on it. Small World at 5 minutes. We've got Blanche-Neige, the Snow White ride 30. So yeah, a lot of the indoor attractions, the dark rides are still going on. Of course, Casey Jr., no. Pays de Conte Fair, not happening. Shows are still happening, as you can see. And they are still advertising that the 17:30, the parade might happen. We'll see. Also, the shows indoors, Chantons Noël, Let's Sing Christmas, which is at Videopolis Theatre in Discoveryland. That will also be happening. On this side, we've got Pirates of the Caribbean at 5 minutes, and then quite a few things closed. Phantom Manor is meant to be closed anyway. Big Thunder Mountain, of course, is closed because of the weather. You can see all the restaurants, and I think I want to eat in Frontierland. I want to go to Casa de Coco, which is open until 19:30 today. But seriously, look at the snow. Look at the snow. Even Baymax is all covered in it, but he's still spinning around. And I love these little decorations that they still have from the 30th anniversary of Disneyland Paris. Snow is everywhere. I don't even want to stop filming. I just want to keep the video, the shot rolling because this is magnificent. So yeah, bear with me. We're just going to walk in Winter Wonderland a little bit. Let's zoom in on Baymax a little bit more. And I love how there are so many cast members gathered around. You can tell the cast members by the red coats they're wearing. I guess they're here for information purposes, to help out with guests. But yeah, it's very rare to see so many of them around in one place. Also, slippery. It can be quite slippery on the ground, so definitely need to be careful with that. This is awesome. Oh, nearly. Ironically, as soon as I said I need to be careful not slipping, I nearly slept. I'm okay though, thankfully. Let me in the comments down below, have you ever fallen from snow? Because I remember that happened to me once actually back when I was at uni, ages ago. And my friends were with me, we were walking somewhere on a break, and I full on fell because it was snowing and it was slippery, and they all obviously lolled at me. So did I. But yeah, look at the Central Plaza stages here. Makes total sense why the parade can't happen. I suppose they could have the floats come out, but even that can be quite dangerous, especially for the characters that aren't on floats and have to dance around. There is so much snow on these stages. Seriously. It is such deep snow. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's magnificent. It's been ages since I've seen this much snow. I think last time was before COVID. I keep doing this. I don't really know why. I'm really loving this area in Central Plaza by the castle because they have so many trees around here. You can see the snow and the effects of it even more. Look at that. So many beautiful trees. Look at that random blob of snow on top of that beautiful Christmas decorated light bulb there. And then we have a view of Main Street USA from here. Plaza Gardens on that side. Loads more cast members. Seriously, shout out to them because obviously they're out here in the snow and helping out the guests. They have put these signs up to make sure that guests like myself who nearly slipped can be careful. But yeah, I keep having really huge bits of snow fall onto my face. This is amazing. This is so beautiful, so fun. I don't know if I would like the Disneyland Paris to be like this all the time because it does affect things like shows and rides and attractions, obviously. But, the fact that it happens every now and again actually makes it more special, I think. And again, back there with all the trees, everything looks great. But yeah, let's try and catch some of these snowflakes coming through. It's difficult. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them, but the castle is still... Actually, I don't know, I'm not sure. I always say that yes, the Disney parks are beautiful and we have the most beautiful of castles here in Disneyland Paris. But, snow here. Yeah, I think nature's more beautiful, and snow, regardless of where you are, is magical. So you don't even have to be here in Disney to enjoy the snow and feel the magic. So at the end of the day, I love Disneyland and I love the Disney parks, but I think nature and snow is better. It does look pretty magical though, look at that. This shot, this is magic. Two of my favorite things, Disneyland Paris and snow. And I want to quickly have a look at more of these 30th anniversary statues here. We've got Maleficent here, completely covered in snow. Can barely make out it's her actually. I bet she is fuming. But she's still spinning around. And then next to her we've got Ursula and Jafar. This actually feels like a dream. It doesn't feel real, even though I keep touching the snow just to make sure, are you real snow? Yes, this is real. This is actually real snow. It's not Snope or the magical snow that you experience in Disney parks throughout the holiday season. No, this is real snow. Real, proper snow. Amazing. I genuinely can't even feel my hands anymore. But look at this beautiful shot of the castle. I had to show it to you. And this, in case you're wondering, as it's normally a very good photo spot actually, because you don't have people behind you. And it's on the way to Adventureland. So that's Adventureland over there. And here would be one of my favorite photos locations with the castle. Anyway, I am legitimately frozen. So I think I'm going to head to Frontierland, get something to eat finally, and just be in the warmth for a little bit. I'm thinking Casa de Coco, because they've got a new item on the menu that I really want to try. And then maybe on the way out, we might even get a hot chocolate. Yeah, hot chocolate sounds good. And look how empty this route is as well. Barely anybody. In fact, no one. Oh, there's a couple of people there. But yeah, that's Adventureland. We are going to make our way to Frontierland. If you're not familiar with Casa de Coco, it's a quick service restaurant located in Frontierland in Disneyland Paris. And generally, it tends to mainly sell burritos. The burritos are very good. They also do vegan/vegetarian ones. And all the ones that I've tried, I've enjoyed. But back in the day, Casa de Coco used to be called Punta del Oro. Sorry, I keep wanting to touch the snow. I don't know what's wrong with me. And yeah, the menu was a lot more vast. And now they finally added something more to the menu, which isn't a burrito, which is why I'm excited. Also, on the way to Frontierland, I just have to show you this, because this to me is the definition of winter wonderland. You don't even need the castle. Of course, that makes it even more magical. But because there's so many trees here again on the way to Frontierland, I mean, look at that. So cool, and it goes so well with the wooden vibes of Frontierland as well. I can't wait to see Frontierland covered in snow, because it's meant to be the Wild West, and generally speaking, it doesn't snow in the Wild West. Like, the temperature there is very different to what you would expect here in Paris, so it's going to be quite interesting to see. But I'm already enjoying the sign here, covered in snow, and you can see a peak of Big Thunder Mountain as well, which obviously at the moment isn't running. And there we have it, officially in Frontierland. Again, feels so strange to see it so quiet. I'm not sure if people have just decided not to come here, or they came to the park and realized it's snowing, weather conditions aren't great, decided to leave and go back to the hotels to do something else today. I mean, I guess locals perhaps can decide whether or not to come. Well, if you're here already on holiday, you might as well come and make the most of it. But yeah, very quiet here. Look at that. Generally, this is an area that has so much, hustle and bustle constantly going on. But I guess because Big Thunder Mountain's closed as well, there's not much point unless you just want to appreciate the sights, which I do. I absolutely do. You know those t-shirts that Walt Disney World used to sell, where some of them would say, I'm here for the snacks, I'm here for the rides, I'm here for... There's definitely something else. I don't know, characters, maybe something like that. For me today, I'm here for the sights. And I don't think that's generally an option, because look at that. What an incredible sight this is. You've got the water around Big Thunder Island here, and then even a duck is swimming casually whilst there's snowing around. The Molly Brown seems to have stopped working. You've got Phantom Manor, which currently is under refurbishment, only for a short amount of time. And then, yeah, there's the Big Thunder Mountain. And so much snow covered in it. Wow, this is incredible. A very fun photo spot as well. I mean, look at that. I feel like in some ways this is even cooler than the castle in the snow, because it's so rare. Like, it's not something that you would imagine to see something themed like Thunder Mountain and the Wild West with so much snow on it. So yeah, I think I'm going to hang around here for the next 5 or 10 minutes, take some photos and some video footage for a reel on Instagram, and then I'll next speak to you when I head over to Casa de Coco. But here's one last look at Big Thunder Mountain. It's also strange not having it on. Like, I miss the sounds of Big Thunder. It's so funny, I rarely ever see people playing the shooting gallery here in Frontierland. But I guess because there's not much else to do, at least in this land, with Frontierland being closed, Phantom Manor already has the closure planned, people are playing this, the shooting gallery, officially called the Rustler Roundup Shooting Gallery, because there's something to do. And again, so quiet here. My hands are freezing. I've bonded with so many strangers today because we all just walk past each other, and everybody wants to be outside to take photos of things because everything looks beautiful, but everyone's freezing at the same time. We are slowly but surely getting closer to the entrance of Big Thunder Mountain when it's open, and right opposite Big Thunder Mountain we've got Casa de Coco, and I'm hoping it's not going to be too busy. Based on what the crowd levels look like today in the parks, it should be easy to get a spot and order food. You can also mobile order though for this restaurant if you wish to. Oh, this is also a new item on the menu, the exotic melody sponge cake and, oh my god, I'm freezing guys, exotic mousse. But yeah, the empanadas are what I want to try today, with beef, rice, tomato, red onion, melted cheddar, jalapeno sauce, coriander. So yeah, that looks pretty good, quite promising. 15 euros, and you can see the burritos that they have going on as well. Might even get myself some chicken strips just to warm myself down as much as I can. It is so cold. I am so looking forward to not only food, but to be in the warmth for a little bit of time. And whew, oh my god, this feels so nice. After like nearly 3 hours, I'm indoors and it's warm. Also, not much of a queue whatsoever, so I think I'm going to go and order and I'll speak to you once I have my food with me. Okay, well, here we have it. This is the empanadas, which look really good, to be fair. I feel like it's quite promising. You can see all the tomatoes there, the rice, the empanadas. And then I also decided to get myself a side of fries. They've got they call them zigzag fries, I think. And then these are the chicken bites, I think they're called. And the chicken bites come with a cheese sauce, which is interesting. Never tried it before, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Honestly, I've been so cold for the past couple of hours that I don't think I'm even going to take my jacket off. I feel like I want to be as warm as possible. Feels so nice to be indoors. But yeah, there you go. This is all my food. I think I'm going to start with the empanadas first because it's definitely what I'm most excited about. Here is a closer look at them. There's some kind of sauce on there as well. Mustard, cheese, not sure. Should I just bite into it? I do have a knife and fork, but I'm just going to bite into it, I think. That's definitely not mustard. I'm not sure what it is. The empanada, my first bite of it, was nice. I'm just glad to be eating something warm. Not too flavorful though, so I'm gonna have it all together and try my best to kind of make the flavors work together with the tomatoes and the rice and some of the empanadas too, and hopefully that will make it taste more delicious. There you go. There's a little bit of rice in there somewhere. The sauce is a cheese sauce, by the way, which is nice. There is a bit of a kick as well to these, which I'm appreciating. I just wish it had slightly more flavor. Like I feel like the empanadas could be, I don't know, a bit more flavorful. Otherwise though, they're not bad. They really aren't bad. I'm glad they've added this to the menu, something different to the burritos, and I love the burritos, don't get me wrong. But burritos are a bit boring, right? And I feel like especially based on what this restaurant used to offer back in the day, it's nice that they're adding more to it. And I'm hoping one day they'll bring back the fajitas, because there used to be some really delicious chicken fajitas here when it was called Punta del Oro. But whilst I'm here, I'm going to quickly try these chicken bites as well. They're really cute. Different to your chicken nuggets that you get here. I'm going to try one without the sauce first. They're not bad. You can see there's a little bit of seasoning on them, which makes them a little bit better than the regular chicken nuggets, I would say. Let's try this cheese sauce now. I think it might be kiwi. We'll see. That's actually really good. I wasn't sure what to think of the idea of chicken with cheese, like cheese sauce, but delicious. Really enjoy that. Got my fries here as well. I'm happy. I'm just happy to be indoors in Casa de Coco, one of my favorite quick service restaurants here, having a new option on the menu, and then just, yeah, some fries, everything that I enjoy. It's good. I'm going to spend half an hour here, as much as I can, before making our way out to the park. And I don't want to leave because it's been wonderful, but also it would be nice to get home and back to my warm bed. Although I'm really worried now about the trains being cancelled potentially. Fingers crossed they're not. Well, I really enjoyed that actually, and the more I ate over those empanadas, the more I enjoyed them too. So I would recommend them for something different. But as expected, I have received a text. First it said only a 20-minute delay for my train to Lille, and now it's half an hour. And I'm also freezing, so pardon my speech right now. I'm not able to get the words out properly. But yeah, half an hour delay should still be fine as long as it doesn't go any longer than that, because this will still give me about an hour in Lille for the changeover. There really isn't much to do in Disneyland Paris today though, apart from obviously enjoying the scenery and maybe making a snowman. Elsa would love that. No, Anna would prefer that. But yeah, even Cool Post, which is like it's an Adventureland. Oh my god, there's like chunks of ice falling off the tree. Yeah, I've reached a point of feeling really frozen. By the way, like my hands are shaking. Internally, I feel like I'm really cold, even though I spent about half an hour indoors. I still feel cold, so I am going to head out of the park. Maybe go to the Disneyland Hotel for a little bit, get a hot chocolate there actually. But yeah, I was going to say Cool Post was closed as well. A lot of them outdoor stands are closed. The indoor restaurants are still fine. Some of the rides still work, as you guys saw. But apart from that, there really isn't a lot to do. So yeah, different experience in the snow. Look at that, beautiful Frontierland. Wow, it's freezing. And you can see over here first the beautiful snow, but also it says it's 1 degree right now. So almost frozen. See, I can't even hold my phone properly. It's just like I'm constantly shaking. And there was just an announcement to confirm that the second Christmas parade has also been cancelled. Again, not surprising. in these conditions. I mean, again, look at the ground. A lot of melted snow, which can be a safety hazard. But the castle still looks absolutely magnificent. And I am quite sad to be leaving. But I'll be back soon. Don't worry, I'll be back in December with a friend actually. So it's going to be a really fun vlog series. And you can see they have turned on the main street lights now. So pretty, and it is going to get dark very soon, but I'm not sure I'm going to stay for that. I need to go in the warmth. You can already tell that it's a little bit darker and so a little bit more magical potentially with the lights on. But I think I'm actually going to bid you farewell, at least from Disneyland Park. Goodbye to the castle, the very beautiful castle there. Goodbye to a very sparkly Main Street USA in the snow, frozen. I'm going to see you in a bit, hopefully, from the Disneyland Hotel. Well, I'm finally back in the warmth again. I actually came to Fleur de Lis Bar and Lounge in the Disneyland Hotel, and it's very full. I don't see a single table free, so I was very lucky to be able to get one. And I've got my hot chocolate with me as well. Finally, this is the classic hot chocolate that you can get here. I do miss the hot chocolates that they used to have here before the renovations, before this, area turned into Fleur de Lis Bar. It used to be called Fantasia, Cafe Fantasia, and I much preferred that, to be fair. And the options I feel like were better when it was Cafe Fantasia, but it's still nice. It's just a lot more expensive now, and they don't do those like full-on chocolate bars they used to put into hot milk and turn into hot chocolate. That was one of my favorites. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys ever did that as well. I made a whole video about that hot chocolate years ago, like in 2017 or 18. Either way though, I'm still glad I got this. This was 10 euros for not a lot of hot chocolate, but I'm sure it will taste nice. So let's give it a go. Oh my god. It's just so nice to have some warmth going into your body. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this, I think, even though it was very expensive. But with that being said, we have come to the end of this video. I'm going to have to go to the train station after this. I had another text giving me an update to say that it's now a 25-minute delay. So it was 20 minutes first, then it went to 30 minutes, now it's 25. So I'm going to head to the station as early as possible, just in case, I don't want to miss that train. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for being with me on my very first visit to Disneyland Paris when it's been snowy. Very different, very unique. I had a lot of fun anyway. I feel like it was very picturesque, and I hope that you enjoyed this vlog as well. And huge shout out to my lovely Patreon members and my YouTube members as well. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram because you may see some of the photos and reels that I took today, and also subscribe for more videos. There'll be plenty more coming. Some of my plans had to change today because of the snow. I was hoping to film a food tour video, and I filmed some of it, but I haven't managed to finish it, so that's going to come a little bit later, maybe in about 10 days time. Don't worry, it will come, and also a character one. So I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.